you know that I know you. I pull it with sticks in them Cougars. Please don't make me expose you. No, you ain't no shooter, nigga. You heard what I told you. I spell like a Uber, nigga. You know I'm the go-to. Stay off the computers. Don't tell me up it up. If I up it up, I'ma shoot it. Ain't go bluff. They're not tough enough. Send a structure up. Act hard, nigga. Get crushed. Niggas know I'm the wave, cause I'm decent. Niggas spin the block. Niggas get brushed. I got a shotty bugging with a thotty coming. Dick mouth, little bitch. Hush. I hit the sleeves up, but I'm spinning with an 8. Like Illuminati. I hit the G's up when I'm coming through gates. No, they know my body. These niggas freeze up when they come face to face. I'm feeling like Gotti. These niggas see us in a pot of blue race. I'm yelling free. You niggas talking that madness. When phones your hard and pressing your catfish. She on my dick, so I bagged it. Got head in a V, I don't need a mattress. I got a gun, I'ma blast it. More like a bunny, my neck full of carrots. They put your ass in a casket. Since you got a son, I made him a bastard. No, I'm Shakur like I'm Tupac. Said you with the shits, well come tell me who not. More like a kid to get you pop. Said the wrong thing, roll up like a two-side. You hit a bass like a boombox. He wanna fight, I pull up that ooh-wop. Ain't need the summer to move high. Got hella bread, but look at the shoebox. Don't make me crash the party. Show up, it won't be no after party. Don't make me strip these bitches like we at a bachelor party. Don't make me tax the party. 42, we don't do Bacardi. Y'all better say y'all. Don't make me spray y'all. Spin the block, killing all the members. Big gun, we don't do pretenders. Niggas weird like a hot December. Niggas puss, call them niggas.
Run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up. I'm still drinking the good last shot. Nigga been babysitting that shot since last Saturday. Back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it. Microphone check. 3, 2, 1. What is this?
Facts.
Is that on your mic on your arm? Let me borrow that. Nigga LL said, no, nigga, you can borrow these balls.
I take that mic from my arm.
Back at it with your highest hippie in the room with the Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow. We are your hosts, Dricanhippie.
Thedoncore.
And we back at it. What's this?
Like
yeah.
117.
117? Damn.
Thedoncore, and I did not give myself that name. I feel like I have to put that out there. Niggas be playing my name.
Yeah. Sometimes that's how nicknames work. You gotta be given the name that's bestowed upon you.
I was given that.
You know what I'm saying?
My name ain't Don. I be fucking Don. And I don't, you know me, Nash, before we get into it, I don't like to push that out, bro. Because that's the energy you don't want to come back. But
that's why I said it was given to you.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm a good guy now. I'm halfway a good guy. 45% towards a good guy. Don't play with me. I'm not all there, man. A lot of niggas scream they crazy.
I mean, maybe bring a little bit out of him so he can give y'all some content.
You know what I mean? You can do that too. I've been too relaxed in life.
Damn, I leaned over with it without a shirt on, and that Old Spice deodorant fucked the shorts outside.
I've been very laid back and lax and putting out good energy, wanting everybody to win, trying to be pro my people and all this extra shit, but niggas don't respect that. Niggas don't respect that.
Nobody respect ignorance.
I only respect ignorance, and that's why I don't like to gloat or say about it, but that's why I get the respect I do. I was a very ignorant person. Very ignorant. And I changed my life for the better. And sometimes people, like you said, only respect that opposite side, and it's sad, man.
Yeah. Or they just truly don't know, you know what I'm saying, who the person is.
Niggas don't know me.
We don't know. I mean, as much people we come across, you know what I'm saying, there's still people out there that don't know you know what I'm saying, or don't know me, or we don't know them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and that's my thing. I tell niggas, I don't know you, so I'm not gonna judge you off certain shit. Yeah. I don't know. But you look at me and see a slim build, light skinned dude that can talk well, and you might take it as a fucking joke. I've always been smart. I can't help the brain that I have here.
but my hands are machines, man. They machines. I use them very well, and I don't just stop there. That's all I'm gonna say on this camera. But just stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. I'm not a 90s baby. I'm an 80s baby. I came up different. I ain't come up around my friends. I came up around older people. You understand? I made my friends my brothers, and I came back to them and bestowed them. See, words like that some of these niggas can't even spell. And it's 2 words put together. Bestowed them with the knowledge and that I received and brung it back. That's why my brothers look at me the way they do. So these are grown men that then did all walks of life, that will tell you, don't play with Dom. I ain't never been to jail. I ain't never been shot, thank God. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean shit. I don't mean a goddamn thing. My plan was never to go to jail or get shot. You stupid niggas get caught up and think that shit gangster. It's not. We played cops and robbers as kids. When you got caught, you lost the game. Y'all niggas must have been cops when we was playing cops and robbers. I always was a robber. I always had my mother stockings over my face, nigga. Stop playing with me. And that's all I'm gonna say. So we back.
Back at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting my friend back there quick, you know what I mean? You're supposed to do gunshots for that, but
Oh, gunshots?
it's the last column.
Damn.
Press the O.
Too far. Damn, that shit too.
It's deep. It's deep. But back at it, man. We just my man was frustrated, so
Very frustrated.
what we do when we frustrated, we record even if there's not a lot to say. So we just here on a Friday, you know what I'm saying? This will be a Saturday, probably Sunday episode. We're gonna give y'all some jokes. We're gonna give y'all a couple things that we're gonna touch on. I wanted to just start with sports, because we ain't do a sports episode this week. And there was just a couple things that came up with sports, such as Leonard Fournette went and signed with Tampa Bay.
Not surprised.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Brady.
You know what I'm saying? Pompano Beach
Tampa
over
Brady.
there and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shout out to my cousin. You know what I mean?
I seen
Shout out to
that
you.
coming. I seen it as soon as they released, as soon as the Jags released them. What
I
tell
said
you?
Seattle. You said New England.
I said, yeah,
you said
you
Tampa?
did. You almost right. New England. Yeah,
I said
Tampa.
Seattle or New England.
New
You
England
said
of the
Tampa.
South.
Yeah.
New England of the South. But,
That's a good move for him, though.
Perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Because last year he showed he had his most receiving yards out the backfield last year. So he showed he could catch the football. And we already know he's a 1,000-yard runner. You know what I'm saying? So
With a trash quarterback.
and a trash O-line, you know what I'm saying? So now
Their O-line was all right. The year he was tearing up.
we're not gonna front like
They let
Jacksonville
some
ain't go
people
to that
go.
playoffs
They
that
let some
year.
people go that
Killed me.
year.
It's that he's a franchise changer. That's why. So you gotta build your team around Leonard Fournette. We've been hearing about Leonard Fournette since he was in high school. Like
Been watching him.
he ran over the Honey Badger
Yes, he did.
when the Honey Badger was a senior in high school.
Yes, he did.
Like come on, like yeah, Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette and LeVar. I always be about to say Tavares because he plays on Baltimore. But Lamar Jackson and Leonard Fournette was like, remember them highlight reels in college, LSU and Louisville?
Yeah, they
look
them
like-
Friday Night Light boys that you always gonna hear about.
man.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about that. I wanted him to go to Tampa. Like people was like, yo, you don't like Tom Brady. I said, you're wrong. It's not Tom Brady I don't like. I don't like New England.
Yeah,
I don't like
Boston.
I don't like nothing Boston. Boston baked beans, nigga. Boston Celtics, Boston Bruins, anything Boston, New England area can suck my dick. So now that my boy is down in Tampa, he with Mike Evans, my son Godwin.
Gronkowski.
And Brait is still there, right?
The other one they got O.J. Howard.
O.J. Howard. I thought Brait was still in. They got LaShawn McCoy.
They signed LaShawn McCoy. They still got the Perryman dude they had back there.
No, they got other dude, Jones, and he was kind of iffy.
And then you got Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Now you got Leonard Fournette, and you can't put 8 in the box. You can't put 8 in the box.
Not with Tom Brady and Leonard Fournette back there, and Rob Gronkowski right there.
Mike Evans and Godwin in the slot.
You got it. If
you put 8 in the box, Godwin is gonna eat.
Mike Evans is.
He's gonna eat.
Yeah, Mike Evans is deep.
You put 8 in the box, you gonna. You know how Tom do.
All you gotta do is Texas. All you gotta do is Texas, where the running back goes out and comes in, or Gronkowski goes up 10 and cuts in, and then you got Godwin on the outside right, and just do a quick slant, and whoever Tom Brady see, he giving the football
immediately. And they said Gronk is looking healthy. He looks.
Of course he is.
They said it looks like, the year off has helped his back.
Yeah, and he's a health nut, so he works out and he eats right. And
he wasn't even partying that much during.
Even if he
took
was,
a job.
Yeah, even if he was, he was on TV.
He
so
took a job. That's what made me think he was coming back.
I said he in my top 5. Number 3, I said, right?
I put him in my top 5. No.
I think that team is gonna be real dangerous this year, especially when they did that. They did Leonard Fournette.
They're putting up 40-50.
Yeah, that's something to be said right there.
And the other side of it is their defense isn't half bad. So, I think they're gonna do if they stay healthy. That's always the thing with football players. If you stay, your team can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Because you could have an injury on that O-line that just destroys everything. So as long as everybody stay healthy, I definitely have them winning that division and probably being first or second seed.
Even if they get 1 or 2 injuries, I think they deep enough to stay.
I'm talking key injuries.
Yeah.
I'm talking key injuries. It's shit that you could place in. You know what I'm saying? If Gronk gets hurt, I don't think it hurts them as much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because O.J. Howard is nice. So.
And Brait is nice.
Then they got Brait still, right?
So
I think that's a dope move. Shout out to Leonard Fournette, man.
I'm
I'm glad he got up out of Jacksonville. I'm tight because I did a few drafts and I didn't take him because he was on Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I ain't know the nigga.
And then the Washington football team, they dropped Adrian Peterson.
They did, right?
When I said AP got dropped, I want to see him. I would like to see him go and share the backfield with Le'Veon Bell in New York.
Who's your backup?
I forget.
Young dude.
No,
right?
the dark-skinned dude. Why I'm forgetting his name? That's fucked up.
It's not Scott. So no, that's
No.
Philly.
It's
It's
yeah,
a rookie.
he get busy too. Nah, he not.
So y'all got a rookie wide receiver.
Nah, he not a rookie. We'll get
Mims.
I remember.
This is why I'm hot.
I remember his name.
The nigga scored 1 touchdown. They playing that shit. Promise you.
Damn, why I can't. I'm tight. I can't remember his name because that's my man. John Morant won Rookie of the Year.
That's a fact.
99 out of 100 votes. He woke up
99 out of 100?
Yeah, he woke up this morning and sent a tweet. He said, "Good morning to everybody except that one person that didn't vote. You know who you are. I don't know who didn't vote for him."
Somebody voted for
Zion. I would have respected it if somebody voted for Tyler Hero. You know what I'm saying?
Trenton Cannon and Frank Gore.
Oh, okay, so we probably don't need AK.
Yo, Frank Gore, 37 years old. But
And he's still killing. But yeah, Ja Morant, they Rookie of the Year.
well deserved.
That's what's up.
Well deserved.
What you thought about Richard Jefferson's tweet? He said, "Yeah, this is Scott."
Can you read the tweet for the people that may not have seen it?
He said, I don't got it. He said,
I got it. Go ahead, though.
He said, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Giannis is Scotty. He needs his Jordan. What you think?
I think it's stupid. I think that's very stupid. One, and who the fuck does Richard Jefferson bum ass think he is? This is why I be saying they be giving some of these guys jobs because of what they majored in school, and they majored in TV. No, they majored in TV, so they know how to conduct themselves in front of the camera, like Marcellus Wiley. But that's you talking, Marcellus is cool sometimes.
Sometimes he be saying something.
But these motherfuckers start talking like they was it. Nah, you was just in the league. You just passed through.
I mean, Richard Jefferson just passed through.
Richard Jefferson just passed through. You wanna know how? Because in about 10 years, right? And niggas be like, yo, remember Richard Jefferson? Niggas gonna be like, oh, word.
From the New Jersey Nets.
From the Nets, right?
Yeah.
That's horrible, bro.
Why?
Because he was not old when he left the Nets. That's his glory years.
I mean, he won a chip, though.
He won a chip, or he was on a championship team? We got to stop saying that.
He won a chip with LeBron.
No, he was on LeBron's team and Kyrie's team when they won the chip. Yeah. What did he average? Half a point?
4?
2? Couple free throws? Fuck out of here.
I guess.
He said Giannis might be Pippen. If Giannis is Pippen, what the fuck are you?
I mean,
what are you?
Wasn't nothing too serious.
He wasn't serious at all. He wasn't serious at all. We gotta stop doing that. People like his dunks and shit, his bum ass RJ tattoo on his arm. He is ass. He's been ass. I was saying that even when he was on New Jersey. I said all he could do is slash and dunk. He never had a consistent jump shot. He ever averaged over 20? Come on, you don't have no business saying Giannis, soon be 2-time MVP, right? Mm-hmm. Is Pippen, who has never won an MVP. And you're saying it. You have never been most improved player. You never even got that.
I mean,
you never even jumped from 9 points to 18.
How much he averaged?
Bro, you want me to look this up?
Yeah.
This nigga gonna have me.
Because I don't think it's fair for him not to be able to say
fair? Why? Because he played in the
not
league?
to give his opinion. I mean, we giving our opinion. Because I don't think Giannis is it.
I'm not saying no dumb shit like that though.
But you think he's it to win a championship on that team?
I don't think that team. He averaged 12 points. I don't think that team is good.
That's good. 12 points in the 8.
To be talking about top 50 players and soon to be 2-time MVP?
Giannis not a top 50 player. Oh, today. Oh, you talking about Scotty. I mean, he's not a top 50 player either.
Who?
Scotty.
Slap the shit out you.
I guess he would have to because I put him in my top.
Slap the shit out you.
Small forward, so he has to be in there.
What is he talking about?
But I don't know.
He's top 50, bro.
But, I mean, I guess that is... But, I mean...
You average 12
You don't listen
points.
to Marcellus Wiley if he say something about...
Richard Jefferson be sounding retarded. Richard Jefferson be sounding retarded. Charles Barkley sometimes, most times sounds retarded. Chris Webber be sounding retarded. Reggie Miller should not be commentating. What are we talking about? But because they played, it's like, oh, they have reason to speak on it.
Yeah, and you're not going to get no... You're not always going to get the champion.
Reggie has got better.
You're not always going to get the champion like
Reggie
Shaq
has got better
commentating. You know
commentating.
what I'm saying?
He just be annoying. His voice is fucking annoying.
Yeah, Reggie is cool. It's just that sometimes he be trying some jokes and shit.
Yeah, like corny. Shut up.
Let's stay with the NBA real quick. Denver got smacked last night.
I'm not surprised.
I ain't gonna hit you with fatigue. they was out of it. They was tired. No, you ain't traveling. You not going nowhere. You going right back to your room.
Ain't no fucking.
I mean, probably 7 games. Your series going to 7. I could understand that. You know what I'm saying? But
I can understand going 7 games with a different team, and then 2 days later, you're playing a better team. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
But maybe this is just
a slight adjustment.
Yeah, because I picked Denver in 7, but maybe the matchups is probably a little too much for them right now. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see. That's only game 1. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully that series get more decent.
I don't. I don't know. I'll pick the Clippers, of course. I think the Clippers are very physical, and for a team like Denver, as like at first, like you said, it was going how you said Jokic was going to work.
Yeah, but they ain't disappeared.
Went away from him.
But who else on? I mean, I ain't gonna say that because Lou Williams went crazy and Morris went crazy yesterday. So, but who else other than them and Kawhi Leonard went crazy? It's just like the
You only need
defense.
3 niggas.
Yeah, the defense got crazy real quick.
You only need 3 niggas in defense, bro. That defense is good.
Their defense is.
And you can't let Zubac eat.
Yeah, I think he had like 9 or 11.
Yeah, but his offensive rebounds. You can't let him do that. Jokic has to crash some boards, and that's just something he doesn't really do.
Oh shit, I forgot the other day. Rest in peace to my boy Tom Seaver, man. Franchise, you know what I mean? Met shit. Got my man Mr. Met right here. Greatest Met ever, other than David Wright. And
Tom Seaver won a ring.
He started it.
69.
Yeah, that was him. He got traded to us too. Always respect him. You know what I'm saying? Number 41.
Seaver. Always thought his name was 7.
Game 7. Houston.
Oh,
OKC. We ain't talk about that. We got
both teams blew them game 7. Utah and
it was nasty,
OKC.
but then that's both still young teams. I mean, Utah not that young. They got some vets on that team. You know what I'm saying? Paul Millsap.
Well, none of these teams are young.
I mean, OKC, but they had
what I mean with that is all these teams have, in a sense, they've either been together for a few years already or have veterans on a team. There's not too many teams where it's 2-3 year players that's, you know, the main focal point.
Yeah.
Like even with Boston. I mean, you could say they're young because they're the future of the league, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown not new to this. They had to go up against LeBron.
And shit.
I mean, dunked on Braun and was hyped. Braun was looking at him like, boy, you going home right now. but even then, people like Jason Tatum, I don't think nobody going to be able to stop him. Jason Tatum still stops himself.
Yeah. Like OKC, they beat themselves that night. Because that last play, you saw it now? You finally saw it? He's a rookie. That dude. But he was killing that game.
He was feeling himself.
And he played for Arizona. The same college that James Harden played for. So he played with him in the summertime.
Right.
James Harden go there.
Yeah.
So that's why he was on him like, I know what move he doing. I know, he going for the step back. He had him on smash, you know what I'm saying? And he looked like a fucking football player, that dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing on a basketball court? But that last shot, and James Harden got his hand on it. But the reaction to that was like, oh, he was behind you. You could have tried to set up and shoot that. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't think he should have been in that position. Killing or not.
Yeah.
That's like
Chris Paul's position.
Conley shooting that 3 because Donovan Mitchell turned the ball over last time.
Yeah.
But boy been killing all series.
That's Chris Paul's decision to make. But he lost at the handle with 8 seconds left.
8 seconds,
Yeah, so it's like...
And that's why I said both those teams lost the series. Utah. I think if Conley swings that ball to Mitchell, he hits that shot.
Yeah. And I think if Chris Paul got that,
I think he hits that shot.
he hits that. Shout out to Utah and OKC. They gave a valiant effort and they made the first round worth watching. You know what I'm saying?
Both teams really, those are the best series of the first round.
Facts.
And it was good to watch every game, especially Houston and OKC.
Milwaukee lost another ugly one to Miami.
It's over.
Yeah,
I told you in 5.
That's 0-2, right?
That's 2-0, yeah.
And Toronto won an amazing game to come back into the series. It's 2-1 now.
And the momentum is flipped. I think that's the only time in the bubble where you
still got Boston.
You could still feel the momentum.
But I said the series won 7.
Yeah. But I think because Toronto blew that second game, they should have won that second game. I don't know what was going on with them, but they started hitting their shots at the end of that game. So we'll see what happens moving forward.
Yeah.
Van Fleet hit one, Siakam hit one, and OG Anunoby was killing.
OG hit that 0.5 seconds. Caught that. He said.
He did. You know what? That's that 2K.
Yeah, his feet went up. His feet went up when he. Then you got to put that Stone Cold face like. I told y'all. Fuck wrong with them. Tell them niggas go back to their hotel room.
Tell them motherfuckers take the south exit.
Go out. That nigga shit bounce. Yo, cool, that nigga shit bounced all over the rim.
Tell them niggas we see the ice machine first. We get the ice machine.
I like that. And then I went to my brother YG. I was like, yo, it's over. He was like, yeah, you see this? Cause he a Tatum fan. You see this? And I looked at him. I said, damn, I was just going to make a sandwich.
I wasn't even coming to talk. It was just crazy.
But you know, it's crazy like you were saying. Here in New York, nigga, he a Knicks fan. He like, I don't care that the Celtics lost. My son Tatum went crazy.
Tatum ain't go crazy last night though. You know, like 12 points. He has games. This last night, it was like, son, you just be hating on me. No, bro. I watch basketball. I did the same shit with Iverson. I did Melo bad when he got to New York. Did I not?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, missed that shot? Bro, go to the hole. Bro, I don't see Melo. I don't see a Melo. I'm not a Melo fan because I'm a Knicks fan. But
talk about New York shit. Shout out to my son Peter Lonzo. Tied another Aaron Judge record or something for the second year in a row. They got like 60 something home runs. Shout out to my man. 2-1 home run bottom of the ninth to beat y'all last night. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Whatever. But with Tatum, like I think game 2 he had like 35. He was killing it, looking unstoppable. Mm-hmm. Last night, I don't know, he'll have like 2 games back to back where, and you could see it in him. Like you see like he's struggling.
Yeah. And
then when he on, it's the same game.
But that's why they built that team the way they built it. Because Jaylen Brown could take over when he want.
Yeah.
It's just that was a mistake last night. You don't go zone when you up 2 and they need a 3 to win. You don't go zone.
They was worried about, that's why they put Taco in. They was worried about the tipping.
Yeah.
They was worried about the tie.
But you let them tie. You take your overtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you give that. You don't let them get that win because it gives you momentum.
Yeah.
A shot like that, you don't need a crowd. You know what you was facing. If he don't hit that shot, we down 3-0. Mm-hmm. With that shot, we down 2-1. Next game. We getting this game.
And that's how Toronto think.
Yeah, we getting this. Fuck that. We getting this game.
Those 2 games was cool. It ain't over till you in 4 though.
So now instead of it looking at 3-0, we hearing all these idiots give their opinion on subjects that they network give them, and it's like, oh, the Raptors done. See, they're not going to say that now.
Yeah, they be like, did they win this game or this team lose?
Right. But why not speak on if the Raptors are done or not? If he doesn't hit that shot, they down 3-0. Cool, there's 2-1. But do they still have a shot to win this series?
No.
See what I'm saying? But the way ESPN, Fox, and all this shit will do is like, they trying to. The series is 2-1.
Because they gotta talk about it every day for 3 hours though.
Trash.
They got
If you got
so you know what they do? It's the Dragon Ball Z syndrome.
On the next one, yeah. We're going to commercial now.
We'll
come back to
get to
this.
the third Dragon Ball.
Bro,
See you next week.
And we had 3 hours to talk about one game.
Oh yeah.
And they're not talking about that's not all they talking about is that for 3 hours.
No.
We probably talk about the games longer than they are. Why do you have to do the same outline that y'all always been following? Okay, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. People don't want to hear that shit. In the rap, do you feel like for real, do you feel like the Raptors have a shot, a chance to win? No. Why? That sound like my kids. Why?
Why that?
Why that? Why can't I have that?
So we gonna see what happens with that.
No, I'm asking you why. Why do you think they don't have a shot? Before we move forward.
They needed a buzzer beater to win a game.
That's the same shit I thought.
That game they barely had. They wasn't supposed to win that game.
I felt like the Celtics blew that game.
They did.
Just like I felt the Raptors.
Because Jason Tatum
blew
said that's on me. I should have never been
Uh-huh.
where I was at.
Uh-huh.
Jaylen Brown. So they know the mistakes you make in the game. You know what I'm saying? It was a hard fought game. They was in the game all game, but we not supposed to let them beat us like that.
They had to come back with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
They were down like 5 or some shit like that. So we'll see. I got it going 6.
One more topic. The Nets signed Steve Nash as the head coach. What you think?
What you think?
I'm not mad at it, but I don't know why Steve Nash got the head coach job at this time for this team. I don't know because the stars and he might not have to do as much, you know what I'm saying? But you got Jock Vaughn as your assistant, you know what I mean? He already know what this team do.
And why not let him be the coach?
That's another thing.
Why fire Kenny Atkins?
I mean,
What was he doing wrong?
We a 500 team with him. I mean, granted, he didn't have KD and Kyrie, but...
All carries for a little bit.
I don't know. I'm not mad at the
What
move,
about
but I
Tyronn
don't
Lue?
understand the move.
What about Sam Cassell?
I heard Tyronn Lue is in talks with Philly.
Why wasn't Brooklyn in talks with Tyronn? Trying to win a chip next year.
Maybe because Kyrie said, I don't want Tyronn Lue. I don't want nothing to do with Cleveland no more.
Cool. This in Cleveland, you in Brooklyn. So go with.
But I don't think it's Kyrie Irving's decision.
I think it's KD.
I think it's Kevin
And
Durant's
I think
decision.
it's dumb.
And Steve Nash was in
Tyronn Lue
Golden State's office when KD was there.
Alright,
And
that's
they
cool.
built a
Whatever.
relationship.
The
and
fuck that
whatever.
got to do with coaching on the court?
Oh,
What does your relationship have to do with coaching on the court?
I don't know. Steve Kerr ain't never coached before. And he got a job over Mark Jackson. You know, I'm just saying.
He got a job from Mark Jackson.
If you want to put it that way, I mean,
No,
I'm just
Mark
saying.
Jackson was there, built the shit up, and then they fired him. And brung in Steve Nash to sit there. Bro, wait a minute.
That's that way.
I mean, Steve Kerr. Right. And he won whatever he did, right? Did we not also see Luke Walton break the record with them?
I mean, he had KD.
Bro, I'm not asking none of that. Did we not see Luke Walton, who should have still been playing when he was coaching?
He's still coaching.
No. He should probably just be retiring type shit. But he broke the record with him, right?
That wasn't that good. Yeah. I think so.
Yes, it was that year.
Yeah.
Luke Walton is the coach of the all-time record.
Remember, he played substitute teacher and they won like 15 and 16 in a row or some shit like that.
Yes, and then the next year he won all the games with him. I might be wrong, but I don't remember Steve Kerr saying that for them 79 games.
Yeah.
Bugging?
Nah.
It was Luke, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck was Luke doing? And, bro, I could have coached that Golden State team. Damn. Shit. Hey, Sean, get up. Steph, he's tired. Get in there. Just post up.
Just play.
If they don't, kick it out to Clay. Hey, Draymond, just crash them boards. Bro, we serious? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Anybody could have coached that Golden State team, bro. Go play, guys.
Maybe anybody could coach this Brooklyn team.
Why you think that?
I don't know. I said maybe anybody could coach this Brooklyn team.
Maybe or maybe not.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
I can't believe you just compared this Brooklyn team to the Warriors. Now, unless
I ain't comparing no teams to no team. I was comparing head coaches.
Now, unless y'all somehow swindle Devin Booker up out of there and get him there, maybe.
So
I don't like the hire.
So even with the hire and how the team is constructed,
What's the system, bro? What he running? You know what niggas
said? The run and shoot.
Why? Because that's what he did, right?
I'm guessing.
Right? When the fuck has that won?
It hasn't. I mean, Golden State.
They was not running Phoenix offense.
No, they run better offense than Phoenix.
And they play fucking defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is Steve Nash? What is he doing in pressure situations?
Oh,
this is shit that we talk about. Right?
But we don't know. He's never coached before.
Who the Knicks hired?
Thibodeau. Right?
Thibodeau. Bro, as much as I'm like watching the Knicks from a distance right now, I love that shit. You know why? Because I've seen this man coach. I've seen him develop players.
That's not a bad hire.
Is Steve Nash helping Karras' game? Is he helping the other son I like, the point guard dude? Martin?
But we don't know what he's like when
That's
he's
bad.
Bro. I mean, but how is it that bad though?
Who's?
It's not like he's coming to a
Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl champs this year, favorites. Who? Call your Super Bowl right now. Kansas City and Seattle?
Yeah.
Or Kansas City and Tampa, right? Either or, right?
Yeah.
Right. We look at both organizations. Bruce Arians is the coach of Tampa, right? Winning coach.
Okay.
Kansas City.
But what did he do before he became a head coach?
Wasn't he a coordinator?
Offensive coordinator for who? Bill Cowher.
I'm saying, bro, where was Steve Nash? What bench has he sat on? Niggas gonna tell me, oh, he was in the organization, Golden State in the front office, and him and KD was cool. Where was he on the court?
Oh, but so was Steve Kerr.
No.
When did he coach before he coached Golden State? No.
He sat on the bench.
I mean, all right, but that's not coaching though.
Where do you think he learned this shit from?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know? You see it. See, I'm a Spurs fan. So seeing him sitting next to Pop, not coming in the game and talking to him, told me this man is learning the game.
But he also
just
sat
like
next
Phil
to
Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Just like Phil Jackson. Like, nah, he wasn't sitting next to Phil, bro.
But I mean,
no.
You was on a team coached by Phil Jackson.
Yeah, but
you went to a team coached by Greg Popovich. But that don't mean
learned.
But that don't mean that just because you're a player, there's a player on every team that one day wants to be a head coach that don't give a fuck about the game and is learning from their coach.
It's cool.
So,
well, what coach are you learning from?
Now we're not gonna sit here and say D'Antoni is not a good coach. We not gonna sit here and say D'Antoni is not a good coach. He had y'all winning. He had Phoenix winning. He got Houston winning. So now what we gonna do? We gonna reverse it and just say
what?
son, he not winning chips, but he's a winning
Is he in the
coach.
Western Conference Finals with this shit?
I mean, the last
Eastern
2
Conference
years,
Finals?
wasn't he with Houston?
No.
Yeah. Not
Bro.
last year? The year before?
Against who?
Golden State. They played them one of them years in the Western Conference Finals, bro.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe because they probably got swept.
Maybe because James Harden bums out in big games.
But that's not on D'Antoni as a coach, right?
It should be. It's
I'm
a
talking
relationship.
about, bro.
It's like it's on your girl and it's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's on both of us.
So when that system gets to a certain point, it all crashes.
But
It crashes.
But let's not.
You can't show me a year
This
that
year.
it did.
I mean, this year, I thought you was gonna say you not going to show me
Oh,
a year.
so
where
they about to.
No.
Oh.
I thought you was gonna tell me this. You can't show me a year where they at least play defense or something other than the offense that he created. Because this year, Houston plays defense. They leading the bubble in defense, steals, defensive plays.
Where's it
James
taking
Harden.
them?
They in the second round. They gonna
So
lose
where
to
is
Browns.
it taking them? To the second round, right?
I mean, not all the time.
Most of the time. This is James Harden, right?
But then that's on both sides.
Because you can't be doing both.
You can't.
This is James Harden gets to the playoffs and bums out, right?
That's not on the coach.
I'm asking you.
That's not on the coach.
That's not on the coach, but it's on the coach.
Now plays and
game
shit.
plan.
Yeah.
Instead of you just, it's on him. Just like
But
in
if
New
I got
York.
Russ,
Just
I'm
like in New
trusting
York,
you
right?
too, Russ.
It's on Melo.
Nah,
Just like in Phoenix, it's like Steve run the play.
Because that little insanity Melo wasn't there for that whole. Y'all ain't have
So
your
you
whole
giving
team.
that to D'Antoni?
No, why not?
No.
Why not?
Because Son playing good. He wasn't sending no
That's
plays
right.
on
You
him.
taking it.
Son,
You gotta take
Lemons
one
is
or
out
the-
there like.
You gotta take one or the other. I'm taking it as it's a relationship. The coach gotta know how to handle the team, and the team gotta know how to talk to the coach. I told my brother, I don't think Kyrie and KD gonna listen to Steve Nash.
But you said KD brought him there.
I think when it gets to certain situations, they gonna be like, we got this.
Me too.
Golden State did it with Steve Kerr.
He won a chip with them niggas.
No, let's hope that chip come to Brooklyn. Shout out to Steve Nash in Brooklyn.
I don't think it works for first Kyrie. Not with Kyrie, guy.
Alright.
Not with Kyrie, man.
What? You just told me he one of the biggest game shot makers in the league. If he healthy with KD, it's like he healthy with LeBron.
Healthy, right?
Bro, you gotta use that phrase with Kyrie, just like we had to use that phrase with D Wade. If he healthy, they could win another chip. If not,
They win in the chip if he hurt.
it depends on what the roster completely looks like next
On
year.
the real shit, I've got to see what the roster looks like. But to be honest,
Now you telling me you traded in Dinwiddie and Kyrie to get Devin Booker? I'm cool with that. And that Koros kid,
sounds good,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I thought about what if Booker ends up in Miami?
That's cool too.
Because I actually got Miami getting to the finals this year. I'm on that side now. I see that now. All right? Because if the Celtics win, I don't have the Celtics beating Miami. I got to go in 7. I'll say that real quick before we do our predictions. But I got Miami just, and they're going to get better. That's the fucking scary part. Tyler Hero is still a rookie. You see him bouncing out there like in a park?
And they getting Joel Embiid next year.
They getting, this is what I'm saying. It's either Joel Embiid,
They getting
which
Joel
they
Embiid
don't
next year.
need.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
He listens to Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
That's his little brother. What you need me to do here so we can win the chip? I need you to play defense and play in the paint. No 3-pointers. You see them young boys?
I'll tell you
You
this.
see Bam? You see these young boys out here? They shooting.
I'm going to tell you
You
this.
see game 2? How we beat Milwaukee? I had 12 points. I played defense on this team.
They shot them boys like
I don't need to score on this
it
team.
looked like, you know what it looked like? You know when they be in the shoot around And they just taking shots, what they hitting, all them shit like
That's
before
what
the game
Jason
started.
Williams said. You ever heard the phrase like you shooting in an empty gym?
In the empty
That's
gym.
how these kids
That's
are
how they
feeling
shoot,
now.
Man, that shit
Whoever
is
you see
scary.
killing in the bubble, that's how they feeling.
That
Yo,
shit's scary.
it's an
But
empty gym.
I just thought of something because I think the Nets are gonna lose Joe Harris. I think so. I think y'all have to.
Nope. I think we have to lose and we have to let go. We have to lose him. We have to let go of him. We have to let go of Karis LeVert.
It's either or.
No, we gotta keep Joe Harris.
You rather keep Joe Harris than Karras? You gonna be tight. I'm tell you why. You want me to tell you why? Because Joe Harris is market-wise worth more than Karras.
So why would we be mad that we keep him and get him at a cheap rate?
Not gonna get him at a cheap rate.
Yes, we are.
I hope so, bro.
We got his Larry Bird rights, so we give him that.
I thought y'all had Karras Larry Bird.
No. He's still on his rookie deal. We ain't do nothing with Karis yet because he keep getting hurt. We know your potential. But what you gonna hurt a thumb?
I think y'all gonna, I just think y'all gonna lose him. And I don't think conventional with the Nets no more, especially after the hire of Steve Nash. I don't think conventional shit with them. So I think
mean, you can't. We got San Antonio uppers. We got people from San Antonio.
yeah. So
we doing what we feel is.
they think of more players than.
If we could get Steve Nash to at least implement some type of offense that's going to be hard for teams to defend, and we could get Jock Vaughn to tell him which players and which positions to do it in, and he knows the defense better, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. It's a 4-year deal. You could be out of here in 2. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But Brooklyn is built to win now, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Brooklyn is built to win now and can make like one move to like really put them.
Really set it up.
Really set it. Why take a chance on a novice and unproven? This is my thing. I'm gonna sit down with my superstars and I'm gonna get them a list. I'm gonna be like, look, man, I gotta bring in a veteran coach. Shit, I even would have took Monty Williams over that motherfucker.
Shout out to
Monty
King.
Williams. I think Monty Williams could do something with that team.
Let's see what happens, man. But
He
this
had
goes back.
New Orleans in the playoffs with AD,
Let's
right?
go back to that race shit. You know what I'm saying?
Why Monty
White
can't
man
get a
can
job?
get the job. You know what I mean? That's
Sam
why.
Cassell?
that's
Sam
why-
Cassell got to be assistant coach his
That's
whole
why during
career?
the game night,
His whole career.
who asked me, niggas say, yo, you do Thanksgiving notch? I said, I don't play the
I
white
don't
man
play the
sport.
white man sport.
Niggas looked at me like, yo, this nigga's retarded. Big facts. But let's get into some real shit. Damn, first I want to say, shout out and prayers and positive vibes go out to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson and his family. They all contracted COVID.
The Rock too?
Him and his whole family, his 2 daughters and his wife. So stay quarantined and stay quarantined in the house too from each other. And let's get this right. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a couple movies ready to come
I
out.
don't know. I don't want to know what The Rock smells right now. I'm all the way straight.
Nah, man, but praise out to my
Get
man.
wild,
yo.
man.
That was one of my early influences, somebody that I looked up to, The Rock, son.
Right.
Watching wrestling, I was like, yo. Remember, I had like every t-shirt of The Rock from the little Chinese bodega shits that I could find, bro. I loved him, son. The way he carried himself, and then when he started to grow beyond that WWE shit, I was like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy though. But shout out to the Rock family. Let's get into some music. Some music drop. I listened to SZA. She just dropped a single.
Drop a single or I thought it was an EP.
Nah, it's a single.
Okay. What it sound like?
It sounds like SZA, and I love it. I
The
love her.
brothers love
Son.
SZA.
Yeah, I love her, son. So hopefully that means that a project is coming out soon with her. Now TDE is back to rolling their lineup out. So hopefully
Get prepared for it because this might be the last rollout. The way these motherfuckers timing be. Jeez. I actually expected a lot.
I can't say you didn't hear it yet.
No, I haven't heard it yet. I was actually expecting a lot more music from TDE, especially when they went and got, you know, SZA and
SZA dropped 2 projects.
yeah, she's been putting out more music than on.
But that's because everybody you pick up ain't gonna be hit. She
Yeah.
hit, you know what I'm saying?
Shit. I've never been a fan of Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, no. And the OGs is it, you know what I mean? But they not gonna drop every day like Griselda. So.
Yeah.
But they have spotted Kendrick out in LA shooting videos, so hopefully that's some music videos for his project and we get some music from Kendrick.
I'm not excited.
I'm not as excited neither. I'm kinda scared right now looking at my shit right here. It kinda look like a face. That shit is scaring the shit out of me. But I do need some Kendrick in my life though. I ain't gonna lie. I need some.
I'm not excited.
I wanna hear
And it's the same reason why I was saying with like when y'all was talking about new projects. I just want greatness from Kendrick right now. That's all I want. It's fucking hot.
So you just gonna wait and see what's up.
Yeah, bro, cause he's had me pissed off for a while. I love Damn. I thought it was great. I haven't listened to it in a while, so I'm gonna go listen to it.
Yeah.
But when they put that tweet out when it was like, ain't nobody checking for his music, that shit hurt, bro.
Yeah, that shit had bothered me because I'm like, bro, but
What you?
how ain't nobody? No, that's not what he said. That's what Banks said. Golden State Bukkz. Ever keep going crazy. But that's not what Kendrick said. Kendrick said that people are not appreciating their music. So he's not gonna drop music like
that. But that pisses me off.
That's
too.
why it pissed me off because how we don't appreciate your music when everybody begs for you to drop music.
Nah, fuck that. How the fuck you don't know I don't appreciate your music? You ain't never speak to me a day in your life, nigga.
I just hope he was talking to the people like
Bro.
the pundits and shit like that. The people that be talking
cool,
shit.
whatever, nigga. But
Cause we've been following you. Cole been following you since like late 09, 10. I've been following you since like late 10, 11.
09.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro.
09, man.
We love Kendrick music when Kendrick music come out.
When I was listening to all of them and like I said before, Pac Div and Nipsey and who else was out at
Pac
that
Div
time?
was some spirit.
Don Kennedy, Blue. And I was listening to all them West Coast niggas and I was on the block and I had that shit on the MP3 and niggas were like, son, who are you listening to? Yeah, niggas will know one day. Kendrick is fire.
Yeah, so I hope you don't feel like that towards your true fans, cause we've been waiting. I still listen.
Yeah,
I still listen to Pimp a Butterfly.
That's I mean, put that on for the times right now.
That should be on repeat.
I see, and it's crazy because we never talked about that album on this platform, like because it was, of course, it's out
It came out before. Yeah.
but. That's when I think I started to like turn my back on a lot of people.
Right.
And I started
As
to
in
look
what,
at
in
people
music
that
or as
just
in your life?
In life. And like,
Nigga said, you don't like this album, you ain't going where I'm going.
you ain't gone.
I feel you.
It's real shit, bro. Like, when I was talking to people, I'm like, so, you don't hear this? Motherfuckers wasn't hearing what he was doing. Even how he broke the poem down, song by song.
About the song, about the whole tape.
Get to the end.
And
he talking.
even when you're talking to Pop,
Bro.
even the meaning of some songs.
Yeah, I think.
And he had a video for every song.
But one fucking tear, dead ass, came down. I said, oh shit.
That album was always like, certain albums just sit in my memory. Like, I remember sitting in 831, sitting in the living room, laying on the couch, all the lights off, with my stepfather's stereo system, just bumping Blueprint 2. Right? I remember that. So that's
another pivotal album.
Yeah, that sits somewhere right here. You know what I'm saying? I remember Kingdom Come because I was in the shelter and that shit on repeat. When I say repeat, I mean repeat.
I hate that.
Street Dreams sits right here every day going to school with my yellow CD player. No, I said Street Dreams?
Ghetto Fabulous.
Ghetto Fabulous. Ghetto Fabulous, I mean. Putting that CD inside my CD player, bro, it was like changing my life, bro. And Ready to Die. Ready to Die?
That's the soundtrack of my life.
That was when I went to Puerto Rico for the first time, consciously knowing what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And listening to that album at that pivotal time in my life, it was like, oh shit, this album is it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm trying to think about something else too. What's some of your favorite albums?
You said a few of them.
Predator, Ice Cube. That's one of my favorite albums. That shit hard.
Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Ready to Die, Life After Death, Double Up, Volume 2. Damn near every whole album, Black Album. Couple R&B shit in there. It's not good to say right now, but R. Kelly shit.
I mean, of course.
That it's just shit that molded me. This is music.
Alicia Keys' first album always bumped that.
I was listening to a lot of R&B too, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. But
who else?
definitely the Pimp a Butterfly though. I feel like the message and the drums, the rhythms, all that shit.
Yeah.
When you in tune with who you are.
That shit was real musical, that album.
Yeah, man.
And the people he put it together.
What I was saying, it made me even now when I hear people opinions on it, it just makes me look at you a type of way. Because that album is about us, for us.
He down to the cover.
Look at the cover. Nigga said, look at this shit. I ain't trying to listen. Nigga, you trying to kick that bullshit, Sharif. I'm like, boy, what the fuck are you talking
He
about?
bringing you along with his mission, bro. Like, with his story. Like, I don't understand what you mean.
So
he is.
when I hear people say, nah, I can't, I'll be like, you don't get it, and you gonna forever remain where you at.
When we compare that shit, cause
He
reminds me more of Nas than J. Cole does.
Neither one of them remind me of Nas.
Probably not musically. Is the person, cause like
Kendrick reminds me of Big.
You know how they.
His rapping, the way he challenges bar structure, the way he not how he raps. Well, in the sense of how he raps, it's not orthodox. He challenges the bar structure, bro. He breaks that shit. Only nigga that I really knew that did it like that was Big.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. You don't have to.
I hear it. I could play you a video where they break that shit down, bro. Well, I know I wasn't bugging. Because they don't follow that bar structure. They break that shit. 4 bar, 8 bar, 6, they run through that shit. Press through that shit too. Easy do it.
Damn, that just made me quiet. I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, I know. Watch the comments on it. If somebody see this, they'll tell you.
I just meant like by.
It ain't the pattern.
I just meant like by what his music stands for, like
that
consciousness and shit. But the person he is, he's hood to the core. Like how we were saying about Nas, like they know who they are and where they came from.
In that sense,
and that ain't never gonna change. You know what I'm saying? And like J. Cole is more Hove, like,
eyes.
Yeah, like I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the therapist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anybody could talk to me. Yeah, I'm hood. I don't really promote that shit too much. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I see what you're saying. Like,
I don't know. It's
musically.
The person that they are, I guess, I don't know. It just feels good to know that there's some artists from quote unquote per se our era You know what I mean? Like the era that we seeing right now, the 2010s and shit, that there's some artists that can fit into that all-time list.
Yeah.
They could. If you put them in the 90s or the early 2000s, they would have been able to do something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At least 2 of their albums would have stood out from their career. You know what I mean? Something like that. Because J. Cole would have been fucking with Digital Planets and all this extra shit and still been, you know what I mean, with Jermaine Dupri or something. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Because if you could go into...
I actually look at it a little different. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if you could go into different eras and do it, then cool.
I look at it like this. Thank God for the internet. Because without that, we wouldn't have these artists.
You wouldn't find a South Carolina artist. You know what I'm saying?
North Carolina, as bad as it is, where it's so many artists that get in. But I don't look at it like that neither. Because if they could get in and sustain, that means they have a fan base, so they should be there.
Yeah.
Everybody should be given that opportunity to build. And I think that's what happens. And not this year, but it started probably with our artists, like, you know what I'm saying, 10, 11 years ago and shit. So it's good to see that, because we would have been still being fed artists. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody thought Dirk was gonna drop an album, but he just dropped a single. I think what is it called? The Voice of the Future or the Voice, right? Some shit like that. It got the voice in the title, but I like the song.
Protect Dirk, man.
Yeah, nigga protect himself.
Crazy.
That nigga crazy. But that song is hard. I like that song. Bryson Tiller just dropped a single too.
So, a single?
Yeah, hopefully he should be dropping something soon.
Damn, Bryson Tiller.
And he dropped a photo with a dude carrying a big ass JanSport with mad shit in it. Mm-hmm. And he was like, Bryson Tiller's unreleased music, making fun of it. Like, bro, just drop, like,
let it go, bro.
Niggas love your music, you know what I'm saying? But this song was hard. It was hard.
I'm checking it out.
But get into the album, Big Sean. You listen to it? It just dropped early today.
It dropped earlier today. I didn't get to it because I wasn't gonna listen. Big Sean is not who I want to listen to at 5 something in the morning on my way to work. I gotta wake up.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't need no boys and all that shit.
He not doing that though.
He not doing that no more?
Nah.
He ain't say boy one time?
Nah. Not from what I heard. I'm like 7 tracks in. He got like 20 tracks on it. 21. Check. Yeah, he went back and he rapping. He rapping like he not giving you no 8, 16. He giving you 20 something, 30 something. From the 7 songs that I'm into first, cause I don't shuffle, I just do it straight through. The first 7, I like 3 of them songs from the first 7 that I heard so far. I don't like the intro.
There's no skits on here.
Instead of skits, he got story times. He got Dave Chappelle story time, Erykah Badu story time. I think that's where I stopped. Erykah Badu story time. 20.
18 songs.
18. Let me see.
18 songs, bro. I want you to finish saying something.
Yeah. I don't like the intro. I don't like Lucky Me. I don't like how the intro goes into Lucky Me. Like, the beat just stops, and then the other song comes on, and he's already rapping on the other song. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I don't like that. We spoke about...
He still got music?
Yeah, he shouts that out on this shit. We spoke about Deep Reverence. That's the song with Nipsey. I don't like his verse on it. I like Nipsey's verse on it. Now, Wolves, I liked it because I was listening to it and it was in my pocket, right?
This is track 3?
This is track 4. And I was like, yeah.
So you ain't like the first 3?
I don't like the first 3. Number 4, I like, and then I was like, oh, this hard. Let me see who's on this. Motherfucking Post Malone is on it. So I was like, damn, I don't like it. But I like the track. The track is hard. I just don't like Post Malone.
4.5. Well, 1.5.
Body language, I clicked like. I like body language.
So you like 1.5 for the first?
Nah, I like
5.
2. I like 4 and 5. I don't like Post Malone on 4. But body language got Ty Dolla $ign and Jhené Aiko. That song is hard.
That's why you like it.
Yeah, that song is hard. Story by Dave Chappelle. That's a story he tells. It's the six track. I like that. You know you gonna like that. Harder Than My Demons. That song is hard. That song is hard. He going in on that. I clicked the like button on that one.
Okay, that's 3.
Everything that's missing. Did I listen to this? I probably was listening to it, but I wasn't paying attention to it because I got back in the house. I started moving around, setting up for the show. No. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. So that's 1, 2.
That's like 8.
All right. I don't like the first 3. I like the next 4. No, the next 3. Then you got the story time in there, and then I gotta go. I'm up to ZTFO. So I'll give y'all more of my fucking.
So you like 50% of the album so far?
So far.
That's trash.
Don't listen to him, y'all. He ain't listened to me yet.
I haven't listened to it yet, and I'm gonna listen to it. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say that I was wrong when I come back on it. But the way that I listen to albums, first of all, who the fuck told him to have 18 songs on here? Who? Who told him the attention span of this generation goes over 15 tracks? Who told him that?
I think that's a good number, though.
You think so?
For me, I'll listen to it.
You know why? Because you come from that era. I'm not talking about for us.
It's that shit.
Yeah, it's cool. I remember
7 tracks ain't
24.
enough. 7 tracks ain't enough. 12 is
24.
12 is decent. 12 is decent. If you give me 10 songs, yeah.
15. You got 15 tracks. I feel like your album fire. You ain't want to get rid of 2.
You're not going to accept 2 bonus tracks?
On a 15 track album? No.
Alright.
No.
But you're going to accept the 2 remixes.
It ain't even. It ain't even that I'm not gonna accept it. This generation is like, this album long. Niggas are saying, nah, that album trash, bro.
Yeah, it's a decent album though.
Album fire.
Yeah.
But now they, because now they attention span and just finally got to listen to all the songs.
Yeah.
They couldn't get past the first song.
I said, oh man, this intro track is trash.
The dumbest part of Africa, birth algebra.
Nah, but for Big Sean, I was like, this intro song is not it for me. Then that song, Lucky Me, oh my God, I was like, bro, stop saying Lucky Me. He was saying the shit like every other word. But go check that out for yourselves and see what y'all think about it.
Detroit too?
Leave y'all thoughts in the comments.
And that hurts, because I just said on this, I like
said
Detroit.
That Detroit was off. But that's it for the music. 6ix9ine dropped his album. I don't know. I ain't click it. I ain't listened to it. Nothing yet. What's up? But I did hear that it hit number 1.
Let me see who's on the album real quick.
Oh shit. Let
me see who's on here.
Y'all about to get y'all honor snatched.
Let me see who made the cut. I seen
You like the cover?
No.
Yes, you do. All his artwork is fire. You fire.
Nah, ain't nothing this nigga do is fire. The name of this shit is called what?
Title Tales. This nigga's crazy. He got Akon on there twice.
Akon.
It's the
Locked
intro
Up Part
song. Let's play.
No. Nicki, I don't know who the fuck Left Side is. Akon did 2 tracks with this nigga. He got Ack on the album.
A little Ack.
Son, I'm not gonna say why these cameras is on. I'm gonna wait. Okay, so they was trolling. Meg Thee Stallion isn't on the album. And NBA Youngboy isn't on the album either. He was trolling.
He got like 3 features on it, right?
He got Ack, Akon, somebody named Left Side, Nicki, somebody named Smiles, and Akon. This nigga's a bitch.
So the album is basically him alone.
Give a fuck what it is.
I'll probably listen to that. Nah.
Let's nigga gonna listen to it, and he gonna I'm gonna catch him listen to it. He gonna have to shoot the fair.
You saw Travis Scott roll out for his McDonald's deal?
Nah.
He got the Cactus Jack burger coming out. It's called the Cactus Jack. He's Houston niggas.
The Cactus Jack.
Shout out to Travis, man. That boy getting so much money, it's ridiculous.
So it's a hamburger called the Cactus Jack. But it's just gonna be down there.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Probably. Just to see how it works out. Power coming back tomorrow.
Sunday.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little excited.
What you talking
I'm
about?
excited.
A little excited. I'm hyped.
And he just
Hey,
announced.
bang, bang,
And he just announced he got Omar Epps to play in Power Book 3.
Wait,
the
what you call
Canaan
it?
shit, the Canaan story. He got Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. I ain't gonna hold
It's
you.
about to get crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you. I watched Omar Epps movie on Netflix with
I can't wait for my pen to flow like 50 pens
Hold
flowing
on.
right
I watched Omar Epps movie.
now. On Netflix?
Yeah.
Shit was
With
trash.
Nia Long.
Shit was
He
trash.
was looking bad, boy.
Shit
I was like, son, look at G. Local ass.
I was gonna say that though. I can't wait for my pen to flow how 50 Pen is flowing because he got spin-offs for every character on that show.
Yeah,
He got the BMF
show.
story coming out.
Mm-hmm.
He got season 2 of you watched it yet?
Like,
Life?
damn, that's what damn.
Started. He got season 2 coming
I'm
out.
watching. I'm
Life.
I'm about to binge.
He got
Thank you.
son. He got
Hulu,
so.
right?
I think so. He got so much shit in the works right now. He even got the new shit with T.I. coming out.
T.I. ain't cutting T.I.
And he
ass
cutting
on
T.I. ass all through
Is he
Instagram.
not? Yo, how do you not?
It's gonna happen.
How you don't fuck with
The verse is gonna
How
happen.
you that niggas don't fuck with 50?
I love that nigga.
I love 50.
I always fuck with 50 though.
Yo, I
From the
remember.
beginning.
I remember when people. I was like, yo, I think I fuck with 50 more than Hov. I think so.
Nigga said that. That's who the young boy should go to from New York. 50. Leave Hov. Hov is the older nigga, the hustling older nigga.
This
This nigga here, he crazy.
I love it.
From the
I love
beginning.
it.
Yeah, I love
Still
it.
be out in Jamaica chilling. I'll be like, boy,
What?
why you got them Team Jordans on? But you
He
man,
come out with the crazy card right on Jamaica, son. I be like, look at this nigga.
I love 50.
He
son.
really like that shit. He like that. He like that feeling of something might go down. He really start laughing to that shit like,
Yeah, bro. Nigga be there and shit be going down. He be like, oh.
nigga, great. Something wrong. Yo, I stay
Bro.
away from niggas like that. I remember
Not me.
in the 5th or 6th grade, it was, I forget his name. I think it was Sean or something. This nigga used to throw niggas on the class tables and shit. And then laughing when the security taking him away. And it just so happened that we got into it one day. I was shitting my drawers. I was like, bro, I live right across the street. I gotta run. I can make it. This was 309. I'm like, yo, I can make it. My son Jason was like, yo, Naj. My son JC.
Oh,
Yo, Naj, why you crying, boy? What's up? I said, yo, boy said he was gonna see me after school. I'm scared of this nigga. Nigga was like, boy, I'm walking with you. That nigga ain't doing that. And he was like, yeah, at that time, you know that nigga. So I'm like, hi, boy.
good looking.
Then the crossing guard lady, we had the same birthday. She was like, you good? Come on, man. I was like, yo, that nigga, I hate niggas like that, son, that just love that shit. I be like, yo. That's why I used to hate walking with Cole. I be like, this nigga, anything over there, he gonna be like, yo, we gotta go. We gotta do this. I be like, here we go.
Why this nigga looking
Yeah,
at
that
me
nigga
like
50 is a bug out. He also said he trying to forget G Unit. I said, forget G Unit. Like, erase it out your
Like,
memory?
why not?
Why?
Because let's look at it. You want to do this real quick?
You don't like the way, I mean, not really, but
I'm
the
real
way
good
it
real
ended?
quick. I mean, just how I folded out. How it all folded out.
that's like Hov saying he want to forget Rockefeller.
I don't think Hope would say that because of how successful Rockefeller was.
How successful was G Unit?
50.
G Unit.
50. 50. How successful is G Unit without 50?
How successful
Let's
was
take
Rockefeller without Hov?
Very. Just look at some of the careers.
Let's.
Okay, you got Beanie Siegel.
No, not after Hov.
No,
You
bro.
said
I'm
after
talking
Hov.
about no. I said without 50. Let's look at G-Unit's success without 50.
All right, but let's look at Rockefeller's success without Hov.
Yeah, let's take Hov out of it.
Yeah.
See who? What do you mean?
He was only rocking when.
No, you trying to change it. I'm
No.
saying niggas' careers.
If he don't got Hov on the song,
no,
he not rocking.
Bro, I'm saying not looking at Hov in the picture. Let's look at the careers that Rockefeller created.
I mean,
And look
I see
at
what
what,
you're saying. I see
and
what
look
you're
at the
saying.
careers
Yeah.
of the G-Unit members.
You only got
Look at it, bro.
maybe Lloyd Banks coming out of G.
Oh, you only got Game, who wasn't even a part of the official fold.
Yeah.
Buck fuck with trannies. Shit all crazy. Banks just what happened, but he got classic shit still.
He got classic shit still.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like he wasn't. That was Boy Wonder. Remember how they was pushing Banks, and it was like, boy, this is unstoppable. Then the first album, whew, we was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He never.
I mean, yeah, you got Sigel, Kanye.
See, I didn't even get to Kanye. Cam. Yes.
Yeah, you could throw him in there because he
Biggest
threw
success
Game in
was
there.
Under the Rock.
But he came late, just like
Biggest success is Under the Rock.
just like Game. I guess you could fit that in the same comparison because yeah, he came in late. What else?
We're getting Just Blaze.
I guess if you want to get that.
The whole state property, you could say. Freeway. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Even Bleak, bro.
I guess.
Bleak career is better than.
But G-Unit was big though.
Bleak career is better than all the G-Unit niggas except Game.
Nah, it's not better than Banks' career.
How not?
We talking music career? Like albums and shit? Nah.
Yeah.
Oh. What's a hot Bleak album?
First one.
What is it called, nigga?
And then Bleak. The first one.
Bleak is. I mean, I guess.
354. Yeah.
What was the joint that I stole from? Was it? Nah, I ain't steal it. I kept it.
I forget the name of the album.
With brown head?
Yeah.
Brown head, that
That's
album.
354.
I mean, he had some shit,
Yeah,
I guess.
bro.
But he ain't have no better shit than Banks.
I ain't say he
he
did. I
ain't
said he
have
had
no
a
better
better
shit than
career.
Banks.
Banks got 3 albums. Hunger for More 2.
Yeah, but all his mixtape shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's mixtape shit.
Yeah, we know that. It's crazy.
What 50 is compared to what they were supposed to be, bro. And they started at the same point.
Yeah.
I want to forget that.
I can't wait to see Power and all this extra stuff.
Especially with what I'm doing. What I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Don't affiliate that shit with me right now.
Rest in peace, one more. Willy Wonka.
Son really want Gene Wilder, man.
Son passed away. Rest in peace. to
That's
him.
my guy. He had the fire movies with Richard Pryor, bro.
Yo, we gonna get into this in the next episode because we done for this episode, but the Centers for Disease Control tells state governors to officially prepare to distribute COVID-19 vaccine by November 1st, 2 days before Election Day. Now, how does that sound? How conspiracy theory does that sound? So now y'all gonna give us a shot that we don't know what it does. 2 days before the election, you gonna give us something where we substitute to suggestion? You know what I'm saying? Some shit that they was giving niggas an arrow. Now you walk into the booth, all you seeing is Donald Trump signs, and you like, that's what I'm vote for. His hands is shaking and shit.
moving.
Yeah, like your brain like Donald Trump. Nah, fuck that. Listen, don't take that vaccine yet, man. Give that shit a year to clear.
They ain't get that shit then. They ain't test that shit, yo.
Give that shit a
And I
year
don't
to
need
clear,
it.
man. Yeah, man.
I ain't
You
got it.
don't need that shit.
What are you doing?
I'm trying
I've
to.
been out there.
You got anything else you want to give the people before we
I
talk about
did,
it?
but I lost it when we started talking about something else. It's cool. Shit happens, baby. It'll come back. Asuka won. Naomi.
I'm glad we
Shit,
brought up
baby.
Honey Badger right before we get up out of here. Who's the better safety in the league right now? Tyrann Mathieu or Jalen Ramsey?
Tyrann Mathieu just won a chip, so you know how that go. Ain't on the Chiefs, baby.
I think Jalen Ramsey is.
Go Chiefs, man.
I think Jalen Ramsey is getting close to being what he could be, but Tyrann is
I think
the Honey Badger. He's just the truth. You know what I'm saying?
the niggas be too into their balls. They had too much, man. They get lost in their thoughts.
Somebody tried to say Tampa Bay is looking like Cleveland last year with all the pickups and shit like that. Shut the fuck up. Y'all sound stupid. But for Thedoncore, it's Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. Go check us on Spotify, Apple, Radio Public, anything else y'all can find us on. We out.